Hello, hello.
Hello.
सो मैच नंबर 81 में आप सभी का स्वागत करना चाहेंगे अरावली हेरोज वर्सेस चोला वीरंस और आप सभी का करते हैं हार्दिक अभिवादन। युवा कबड्डी सीरीज विंटर एडिशन 2022 फिर से अपने चरम सीमा पर है क्योंकि ये बूस्टर राउंड का अंतिम ये मुकाबला है। पेरियार पैंथर्स पंचाला प्राइड का आज के दिन का पहला मुकाबला था। दूसरे मुकाबले में यहाँ पर हम्पी हीरोज ने पटकनी दी है मुरथल को। तीसरा मुकाबला एक बार फिर से वन साइडेड गया था पलनी के पक्ष में, बट इस मुकाबले में आपको बिल्कुल वन साइड एंटरटेनमेंट नहीं देखने को मिलेगा। दोनों तरफा आपको एक बहुत अच्छा हौसला देखने को मिलेगा। और पॉइंट्स टेबल अंक तालिका की बात करते हैं, हम्पी हीरोज बिल्कुल ऊपर टॉप ऑफ द टेबल, वहां पर आपको क्या शुमार मिलेगी। आज आप बेहतर देखना चाहेंगे, आप किस टीम से बेहतर देखना चाहेंगे? क्या चोला वीरंस, अरावली हेरोज, ये दोनों हैं तैयार, हम सभी हैं तैयार। तो चलिए 9:30 बजे हमने कहा था जैसे कि आप सभी के साथ कि मुकाबले की शुरुआत का समय हो जाता है, उस समय पर शुरुआत होगी। बट आप सभी को बता देते हैं कि तैयारी जरा आप सभी भी कर लीजिएगा। एक बड़ा मुकाबला आप सभी के लिए यहाँ पर प्रस्तुत अब होने जा रहा है। तो मुकाबले की प्रस्तुति का समय हो चला है क्योंकि दोनों ही टीमें हैं तैयार। आज के दिन का ये अंतिम है मुकाबला, बट इस मुकाबले में रोमांच होगा अपनी चरम सीमा पर। सबसे पहले बुलाने जाएंगे हमारे शेर हैं तैयार, चट्टान सी लिए ताकत, आ रहे हैं अरावली हेरोज। इस टीम के लिए थोड़ी सी रोलर कोस्टर रही है जर्नी, पर क्या कर पाएंगे अंत भला, आइए जानते हैं। लेट्स इनवाइट चोला वीरंस।
Thank you, Anshit, and good evening and welcome everybody watching live and exclusive on Panchala Aravalli Arrows taking on the Chola Veerans. Yeah, Chola Veerans, yes, it is a lot of roller coaster ride for them as Aravalli Arrows, Rajendra Bhakar and Anup Saini in the corners. That's a strong corner. But one name, Lokesh Gosalia, what is he doing in the center is my question, because he's a very strong right corner defender. He's there in the center along with Vishal Chaudhary and Vishnu Sharma. They will be raiding, and Gangaram, the skipper. So probably they're playing a defender extra. Lokesh Gosalia will be in the in position, probably putting in those tackles, and Gangaram will come in as a third raider to support Vishal and Vishnu Kumar Sharma. That's what I feel, as Navpreet Singh also will be supporting alongside with the substitutes for Aravalli Arrows. And good evening, Ryan. Welcome.
Good evening, Naveen. Happy to be back in the box with you and to introduce the starting 7 for the Chola Veerans. In the corners, we have Praveen Kumar and Gaurav Dahiya. In the insides, we have Dinesh Kumar and Ranjit. In the covers, we'll be joined by Gautam and Vanjanathan. And the middle, not to forget Tamizavan. And the substitutes as well will play a big role as the Veerans go up against the Arrows in this exciting encounter.
Yeah, you had your moments, isn't it? In that name pronunciation. We'll get that straight. Don't worry. Yeah, Chola Veerans one up against the Aravalli Arrows in the winter edition. Yeah, it's Vanjanathan. Vanjanathan also is a DIT's name, right? As Stormy Sudhakar, we saw him reach that 200 mark. Look at that. He was just blazing. 21 raid points in the previous game. 211 is his tally. It's a phenomenal and an outrageous strike rate as well. And don't even talk about the second or third position. They're far away. And the top defenders, yeah, almost similar. Similar records, similar matches. And somewhere today, Murugan Gautam will have to make sure he tackles well for Chola Veerans to put up against the Aravalli Arrows. As Vanjanathan, the skipper, loses the toss. And also Gangaram wins the toss there and goes back. So he probably will be also raiding alongside Vishal Chaudhary. That's for sure. That is what it will be because the Aravalli Arrows are playing the raider less. So that means Gangaram has got to do a lot of raiding. That is a phenomenal strike rate. 47.25 for Vishal Chaudhary. He's done well. He started well, but then in front of the storm, he's been silent there, Ryan.
Yes, and I think the reason for their approach of railless is because there is this star defender here, Mr. M. Gautam, who has 16 matches, 65 tackle points, and a strike rate of 58.33. So I want to see how the Arrows go up against this mighty defender, because sometimes these defenders are so exquisite. As the team coach, Mr. Sohan Lal of the Aravalli Arrows, will be looking to take a few positives because they have a different approach in this match. And not to forget the team manager, Vinay Yadav, as well. So they have to take in a lot of positives. They have a different strategy because they are heading into a much challenging round. And this man as well, Mr. Jay Kumar, we can see he looks a bit happy. And he will look to see how his team can come out along with his manager, Ms. Pushmita Kharat.
Yeah, Pushmita Kharat. Yeah, you mentioned the names very rightly on that occasion. I'll give that to you. Aravalli Arrows, number 10. Matches that is they've been on the winning note. Against the Chola Veerans, no Arjun Rathi. So they will be again tested against this defense-heavy Aravalli Arrows. Three strong defenders featuring in that starting 7. So that will be really interesting to watch how that will go by with the Raider-less and Arjun Rathi-less Chola Veerans. And in the substitution lines, I'll tell you there's a name that we've been mispronouncing all throughout the survival and the booster round. We'll come back to that after this countdown and get this match started. As this is going to be the last match for the booster round. The next, from tomorrow, we will have the challenger round. We know who the top 8 teams are, as the first trade will come in from the Chola Veerans because Aravalli Arrows win the toss and asking the Chola Veerans to raid in first as Dinesh Kumar comes in as a left raider. He also coming in from the substitution lines, as I said, it's a defense-heavy Aravalli Arrows. Rajendra Bakar comes in very strongly and blocks him. I want to see where did Rajendra Bakar come from. Yeah, left corner. Yeah, that's a strong block. And ran. There's carry forward points. The top finishers on the table will carry 6 points into the challenger round from the booster round, and then it decreasing order on the 2, 3, 4, and 5 and 8.
Indeed, and I think the Aravalli Arrows especially will look to derive as many points as they can out of this match because they need to go strong into the next round if they want to possibly finish on the top 2 scales, because right now they are 4th if I'm not wrong, and they will look to possibly get that first and second spot, and defense like this can possibly give them that first and second spot if they keep consistent, as again back-to-back defensive positives for the Aravalli Arrows.
Yeah, they're playing defense heavy today, and Navpreet Singh, generally a right cover defender, because of a left raider, he's standing in the left cover position because Gangaram will be their third raider. I have no doubts about that. So Gangaram will do less defending and allow Navpreet Singh to switch ends as Vishnu Sharma comes in, a very able lieutenant for Vishal Chaudhary. Oh, strong ankle hold on the kick there. That's really well done. Also, the team effort comes into place.
1 point, Chola Veerans.
Yes, indeed. And just take a look at the replay, just how that initial hold was there, and all of them were there to ensure that the raider did not escape the clutches. And the score line right now is 1-2 in favor of the Aravalli Arrows. Little over 2 minutes has passed as Dinesh steps in for his next raid. And right now, the Chola Veerans must be trying to also, get a few good moments from this match, irrespective of winning or losing, because they are in the bottom. So heading into the next round, the challenge is going to be additional on them. They're going to have a lot more pressure in order to qualify further. So they will have to come out strong as they progress.
Yeah. Yeah, in the previous tackle, if you notice what happened, Gaurav Daya was standing in the center and he went in for that ankle hold in the kick. That's what gave Chola Veerans their first point. And Vishal Chaudhary probably trying to search for that bonus. No, does not get it. And can you believe this? No Raider has got a point yet, either from Aravalli or Chola Veerans. I was talking about Chola Veerans. In the substitution lines, we've always called the right cover defender as Lenian. No, he's not Lenian. He's Iniavan. Wow, that's an eye. And that's the first eye-to-eye contact of a Raider and a defender. And Navpreet Singh has to go out.
Great.
Wow, that's great. Thank you, Naveen, for clarifying that. And let's hope that all of us, including myself, do figure that out. Because I think sometimes in the moment we just go on and we quickly speak of it. And now Gangaram here has started his raiding goals by getting a point immediately. And the Raiders are getting points now, Naveen.
Yeah, absolutely. There, as I said, Gangaram, Jwalaram, as we call him, he will be the third Raider in the team. And that's what he is doing. He's got Dinesh Kumar on that occasion. Yeah, because Tamil Vannan, he's come in and ran. I want you to mispronounce that name again. Don't go by the Z there. As I keep explaining this, it's in Tamil, ul. The ul sound is really important.
Bonus point.
Like in Kannada we have the la. In Tamil we have ul. So it's Tamil. So whenever we say Tamil, that's the language. It's Tamil Vannan. It's Vannam means colorful. He's a colorful Tamilian. That's what his name means. And to get that ul sound, we always use the word Z in English. That's the same thing when it goes for Pugal. Oh, that's up. Oh! Vishal Chaudhary crosses the midline, but his right shoulder,
11.
he's struggling. He's fallen heavily on that right shoulder. 2 points. Gautam and Gaurav Daya has to go back.
And 25 out.
Yep, and that's a powerful return by Vishal Chaudhary. Take a look at the way he propels himself towards the line, and maybe that's why he exerted himself a little bit and his hand, but I'm sure he's okay, and we all hope that he's okay. We can see him there. We can see his team stepping up for him and ensuring that he's not involved in this particular raid, so that he can possibly rest and see if he's good enough to complete this match. As Tamiljavan attempts the running hand touch, and he tries to go back, he goes through.
Yeah, again, as the defense was struggling there, Ryan, you also struggled in expressing the name out correctly. I'll get that right to you, don't worry. There, right cover, Gangaram goes in, does not stop, and Tamil Vannan has not got the turn. He's got only brutal force. That's been his downfall always. But with that force, he got through. So Ryan, go for this now. Tamil Vannan. Tell me that.
Tamil, Naveen, my friend. I mean, so just so you know, my family name back in Kerala has a Z in it. So I know the pronunciation of that, just like how Vishnu knows how to get back and find the midline. Has 1 more point. 2 points. Goes for the Aravalli.
Oh, right. Lovely. This is a news for me. Ryan, I didn't know you had roots back in Kerala. Right, I didn't know this, as the roots of Vishnu are all flying towards that right corner. Nice little bit of a kick. So yeah, so we can have the complete South regional. We have Tamil and Kannada for me. We have Radhika Reddy for Telugu. And how's your Malayalam? Is it okayish or under the coconut tree?
Well, my Malayalam is actually quite good if I speak to non-Malayalis and Malayalis from my city. But if I speak to a Malayali, then my Malayalam is not good. So it varies.
Whoa. That's a nice little escape line as Vishnu Sharma comes in. Another important trade for him, because right corner. on that occasion was Gautam. And Gaurav Daya again gives away an extra point.
Let us say
It's 2 more
2
points.
point. Aravalli
Yeah,
Arrows.
Gaurav
Jersey
Daya
number
did
11
not
and
have any
25 out.
business. We've seen so many times he do this. Right corner was strong there. Gautam, Chola Veerans is top defender, and Gaurav Daya just cannot control his movements and emotions right together. So yeah, let's bring on the Malayalam for a little bit. Oh, Rajendra Bakar misses out. And 2 points. Anuj Seni, Rajendra Bakar, both corners gone out.
Let us say
Yes,
2 point.
and
Chola
made a
Veerans.
save has been signaled for Chola Veerans, which means they will inch closer to the 4-line difference.
That's a
Let's take a
timeout.
look
Wait,
at that. He escaped the initial clutch, and just when the defender came, he was too late as the second point was successful.
17-9. 3 point.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, even Lokesh Gosali has to go back.
3
It's a
point.
super
Chola
raid
Veerans.
by
Jersey number
Dinesh
2,
Kumar.
9 and 17 out.
That's the raid of the match for Chola Veerans. Both the corners got. Where did Lokesh Gosali coming from? Oh,
Great.
that was Navpreet Singh. That's not Lokesh Gosali. Navpreet Singh, actually number 8, had his hands on Dinesh Kumar. Right, anyways, that's the super raid that got Chola Veerans on par with Aravalli. Trying to go in for the attack, goes for the kick, does not get it. And also Dinesh Kumar is manning that right corner. So dangerous not to have your regular defender. So yeah, so Ran, evde nee nammada naatla evde?
I'm from this place called Ernakulam, and I'm just
that's not
worried.
Malayalam.
Oh,
That's not
okay.
Malayalam.
Alright, and Dinesh Kumar there. Beautiful ankle hold coming in, and the support from the defender. You can see the enthusiasm
Get it
of
out.
such a
1
move
point.
in the
Aravalli Arrows.
in the bench as well. And this
Yeah,
is what we
that's-
love to see in sport, right? When something interesting
Great.
happens, all of us
Great.
get hyped up.
Very much, very much. Navpreet Singh, very strong ankle hold. And misses out on that, false tackle in the previous occasion. He was lucky to stay on the mat. Now gets lucky with the ankle hold. Very strong one. And these managers, yeah, they get into a lot of enthusiasm exhibition. As always, we have seen. Ran. I'll tell you something. I know it's a little tough to switch between the thinking language and the expressing language. പക്ഷേ ഒരു ട്രൈയാ ഇവിടെ നമുക്ക് അതാ വേണം. ഒരു ട്രൈ റാനിന്റെ മലയാളം എങ്ങനെ ഉണ്ടെന്ന് നമുക്ക് കേൾക്കാമല്ലേ?
Oh my god. So, I mean, I don't think we're ready for Malayalam commentary, I mean, my
Come
Malayalam
on,
commentary guru is
come
Mr.
on.
Shaiju Damodaran. So, if I start Malayalam commentary,
Who's
it's
that?
okay, fine. Mr. Shaiju Damodaran, like, he's very prominent for his
Okay.
football commentary. And we have a do or die
Okay.
rate now
The
for
the
Vishnu
man who
Sharma.
goes. Yeah, the man who goes bang, 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 even if nothing is happening on screen. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Let us say
See,
1
see, that's what I'm telling you.
Aravalli Arrows.
There's a lot of
Jersey number 9
opportunities, and I know a lot of people. Okay, I know a lot of people. Whatever the game knowledge is, or whatever the storytelling knowledge is, because I know I have trained a lot of commentators, and I know them all in and out. That's why I asked you who's that. Forget the game knowledge. He might be good, might not be good, but I'll tell you something. Rajendra Bakar is again committing this error.
Let us say
I'll tell
1
you
point.
what, Ran.
Chola Veerans. Jersey number 2 out.
Even in the I'll be honest and open on this, even in Telugu and Malayalam, because people shy away a lot, like Ryan, there are not much options left. So you think, or rather there is a perception saying, okay, only this man is good, only that man is good. No, if Ryan starts to do football commentary, come on, I'm sure Ryan has got more football knowledge than anybody or whatever name you mentioned, isn't it? Touch your heart and tell me that. Now touch your
Yes,
heart
I
and
mean,
tell me.
you-
Yeah, touch your heart and tell me on international digital platform here, Fanco. Touch your heart and tell me that whatever name you just used, knows more football than you? I don't think so. I really don't think so. That's a diving angle hold from Gangaram, Jwalaram. He's got a little bit of a pain onto his
Red
left
out.
eye.
1
But the
point.
tackle is
Aravalli
successfully
Arrows.
completed. Tamil Vandan has to go out. Yeah, I know, Ryan, you're touching your heart with your right hand onto your left chest. Go for it.
Wait.
Yes.
Do you think that
Lovely
man
red.
knows
Yes,
more
yes.
football than
ഞാൻ
you? Tell me, don't laugh.
ഇല്ല
Tell me.
ഇല്ല ഇല്ല ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞ പേരിന് എന്നെ കാട്ടും
Yeah.
ഇനിയും ഫുട്ബോൾ
Yeah.
അറിയില്ല ഹാപ്പി ഐ സെഡ് ദാറ്റ് ഇൻ
Yeah.
മലയാളം
The reason what Ryan actually put across is he's a sports law student. He's played basketball. He knows football like in and out. That's a fabulous football kick by Vishnu Sharma. It's as if taking the assist and putting it into the goal post onto a slider kick.
1 point.
Very
Aravalli
nicely
Arrows.
done by
Jersey
Vishnu
number
Sharma
11
as
out.
well. So, അതാ ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞു നമ്മുടെ ആൾക്കാർക്ക് എന്ത് പ്രശ്നം ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അവിടെ പോയി നമ്മുടെ ലാംഗ്വേജിൽ നമുക്ക് അവിടെ സംസാരിക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ നമ്മൾ അത്ര what do you call, you think a lot, അത്ര യോസിക്കാനും ഒന്നും കുഴപ്പമില്ലല്ലോ. അവിടെ പോയി സംസാരിക്കണം, അത്രയല്ലേ. നമുക്ക് അറിയേണ്ടുന്ന ഗെയിം ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ നമ്മുടെ ആ മൊഴിയിൽ സംസാരിക്കണം, അത്രേ ഉള്ളൂ. പിന്നെ കഥ പറയണം, അവിടെ കോമെൻട്രി ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ എന്താ, അവിടെ നമുക്ക് കഥ വേണം അല്ലേ. അത്രേ ഉള്ളൂ. So yeah, that much of Malayalam I could put across. So you need to put across more. So then there is new wave coming in. Got it? Yeah, right. Vishnu Sharma now comes
hats off
across.
to you, Naveen. Great to hear your Malayalam. I'm not joking. I will give you 6 on 10 for the effort, as the effort there of the defender was not good enough, as Vishnu easily escaped his
1 point.
clutches. And
Aravalli Arrows.
one
Jersey
more
number
point in favor
25
of the
out.
Aravalli Arrows.
Yeah, lovely bit of escaping skill once again. Gaurav Daya, when will he hold his nerves back? He's gone in for those advanced tackles so many times, and he's let Chola Veerans go under the hammer for more often than not. Right, Ranjit comes across, back hold. This is a defense heavy Aravalli Arrows today. Anuj Saini with that back hold at 10. The support also comes in right on time. Yeah, only 6 on 10. I expected something more. That's okay, at least 60%. I'm passing up with first class colors.
Yes, Naveen. So in law we don't get more than 75.
All out.
The 60 is good range.
Aravalli Arrows.
Giving you good
Right,
marks.
this is very much. This is a more than 100% effort from Aravalli Arrows as they've inflicted the all-out on Chola Veerans. 8-point lead. Not just in Malayalam, I know a lot of Telugu friends of mine who know
25
better
out.
sport,
14.
who can speak better
18.
conversative
Chola
skills
Veerans.
on air. Just because of the shy away nature, there are people saying I've done 30 years of commentary. I don't understand how do they claim that? And in those 30 years of commentary, just imagine how old the thinking gets. I always believe in one thing. Okay, this is being taught by I know, Ryan, you might know this man in Bengaluru. I think this man is at least famous, at least in the whole of Karnataka. You know Mr. Yogaraj Bhatt, right?
Yes.
Let us say 1 point.
He's a top
Chola
director,
Veerans.
one of the
Jersey
top
number 3
directors.
out.
As the direction of that toe touch was fabulous. Gangaram could not go back in time. Left raider.
Time
Now
out.
Preet Singh
Chola
should have
Veerans.
been there in the left cover. Yeah, he's biting his lips.
டீம் ஆடாது
As Gangaram was there.
இந்த டீம் இப்படி ஆடுறீங்க எப்போ
What did
அடிப்பீங்க
Jaykumar say? Yeah.
இது கூட உங்களுக்கு கோச்சிங் பண்ணுமாடா இந்த டீம் கூட
That's a nice
தம்பி
question.
அழகாக தேர்ட்
Very
ரைடு
nice
பண்ண சேப்
question.
பண்ணுங்க சேப் தான் தேர்ட் தான் பாடணும் உங்களுக்கு சப்போஸ் இல்லைனா நீங்கள் ரைடு பண்ண லைனில் ஓடுங்க நீ லைனில் ஓடுங்க நான் வருவான் அவன் லைனில் ஓடு ஓகேவா
Okay. So he's asking, first he came in and asked, should I have to coach even this against this team? That's what
இந்த
he's
டீம் கூட
asking.
சொல்லணும் உங்களுக்கு
Yep. மறுபடியும் அதான் கேட்குறீங்க. ஓகே, நான் புரிஞ்சிருச்சு தலைவரே. Okay, he's again asked and said, against this team which is a raider less, should I even keep consoling, counseling and also coaching at the same time? That's what he's asked. And then he's asked the Raiders to play on the back line. He very clearly said there are more defenders. Just play on the back line and come back. The defense will come to you. That's a good strategy. No. That's not nice. That's not nice at all by Gautam. You've seen him do
Let us
this.
say,
Yeah,
1
Jaykumar,
point.
he should be
Aravalli arrows.
really
Jersey number
annoyed
11
with
out.
that effort.
Yeah, and imagine you make a mistake like that or an effortless attempt like that right after a timeout, and you have to go back to your coach. So I don't think that would be a rather friendly conversation as Dinesh steps in once again, and let's see whether he can inflict what his coach said on the mat as we have
Yeah.
3 minutes 30 seconds left, and his team is down
Yeah.
by 8, which means if he can get a point or two in this raid, can he get it for a second? We thought the left corner there would commit, and this time he commits with support after that ankle hold came in, and this is a beautiful piece of defending. I mean,
Let it out.
Oh, it's a
1
treat to
point.
watch.
Aravalli arrows.
Once again, Navpreet Singh going in first, and then somewhere there, Rajendra Bakar coming across. Anup Saini, Navpreet Singh, Rajendra Bakar. My God, this is filled with defense. And to add insult to injury, Vishnu Sharma also says, "Let me also have a piece of the radar. Let me also involve in that tackle." Right, I was talking about Yogaraj Bhatt. He's a very top director in the Kannada fraternity. I was lucky enough to again have a bit of a guidance from him. He always tells us, not us in the sense, a lot of aspiring directors that always wanted to work with him. Gautam today once again is faltering. Yeah, he's not happy with his performance. He always tells us, talk to an 18-year-old to 25-year-old. That is your TG. That's your target group. When you call TG in broadcast, you always need to talk young. You always need to think young because your major portion of the viewership coming in for any sport
Let it out.
is that
Without
younger
backline.
clan. Of course, yes, there is elder clan also watching. There's a confusion here. There's a confusion, and until they clear out, I will clear out what I was trying to tell you. The 60 to 65% of sports watching community is aged group between 14 to 25. So when you give examples in your stories, it has to be relatable. As Tamil Vannan went back empty-handed, was there a discussion that he stepped into the lobby? No. So when you have storytelling capabilities, you'll have to make sure, commentary, or see, I don't call this commentary. For me, this is conversation. This is storytelling. That's what it has to be. Okay, because people listening to you, watching the game, should relate to what you're trying to say. It's a theater of mind effect that has to come in. That's why radio RJs are so successful, because they know what a theater of mind is. They'll invariably make you think and relate to their
Let it
story.
out. Without backline. 1 point. Aravalli arrows.
Oh, very good decision. He's not crossed the back line. Tamil Vannan. Now they want to go for the review. That's very interesting. I'll come back to my lines after this review. This is more interesting than probably what I'm trying to explain this out.
Chola Veerans.
I can hold on to my
Cross
words a
backline.
little.
Our decision, no cross. Better out. Please review.
Very interesting, right? Did you notice that? Not crossing a back line.
wow, like I was kind of engrossed in your story, and I was watching this subconsciously. But initially,
Yeah.
I thought he would touch the line. I thought, that time I thought he crossed the line when he went for that kick attempt. But then he didn't.
Yeah. No. When he went for the kick attempt, I think he's crossed it. Because some part of the heel was across. That's what I also felt. Very rightly said. But let's see what the TV umpire is trying to say here. When the kick attempt was on, crossed the back line when his foot landed. That's what it feels like.
Review. Unsuccessful. Let it out. 1 point. Aravalli arrows. Chola Veerans.
Aravalli
Your
arrows
review
are
over.
happy.
No more review.
And Chola Veerans lose Tamil Vannan for a very silly error. And the referees are happy. Yeah, good job. Good job, guys. Really well done. Jaykumar. Oh, He is giving a mouthful there to Tamil Vandan. Yeah, so coming back to what I was trying to explain, Ryan, just taking a few more minutes out, even though I have a little bit of a subdued throat, I want to put this across on the platform because everybody thinks commentary is shouting. Commentary is just calling what's being seen in front of the eyes. Yeah, people know it.
Time out.
People
Aravalli
watching
arrows.
the sport know it. It's a toe touch. It's a what running hand touch. It's a dupki. It's a bonus. It's a blah blah blah. People know it. As the coach of Aravalli is trying to put it across.
थोड़ा छोटा खिला कवर कवर तो इतना चढ़ा खिला रही है यूँ लग रही है कि खुद ही केस ठोकनी चाहिए केस तो तभी बनेगी जब तुम अरे बहुत तगड़ा मजा आएगा बोनस पाएगा आएगा तुम ठोक लोगे तुम्हारे ऊपर अटैक करेगा ये ठोक लेंगे इनको जगह मिलेगी पूरी बहुत दूर दिखाई मतलब तुम इतना दूर दिखा रहे हो वो तो ठीक है भाकर कियाँ तियाँ ठोक रही हो बाकी जगह नहीं मिल
Hey, this is a nice little coach conversation. We are seeing him for the first time.
First half time out over.
Yeah, he says the cover is playing too high line of a defense, and you're not allowing the raider to come inside. That's what he wants. He wants the left cover, especially Gangaram, to play a little more deeper inside that block line. So yeah, talking about the commentary lines, always when you relate, when you tell a story on air, you cannot say
Very safe.
to this generation, you
Chola
just
Veerans.
cannot
Jersey number
say,
20
people
out.
see, look at that, youngsters watching. If you say
Right.
he jumped like Vivian Richards,
Great.
can you relate to that? No, I'm telling you. People, see, Vivian Richards is a great name, he's a legend. But the legend was in the 70s, 80s. Now we are talking to the, 2K kids. It's the 2000 kids. Dash in a do-or-die race, successfully done. Once again, Gautam keeps the raider away. I think they've not come out with a decision yet.
Get it.
Again, Praveen Kumar from the right corner went into that dash. Now, can you tell that dash was like a Pele's goal celebration? People will be wondering, they'll first search on the search engine saying, okay, Pele.
Get it out.
They will
Jersey
type
number
that out
20
and see
Also out
to
over.
relate who that was. As each 1 point has been awarded. Now, see, that's what I was trying to tell you. People today who claim themselves to be, on air for 30 years, 25 years and all that, they have this bad habit.
Right.
Because they've not come through with terms. They've not come through with the age. And today, I'll tell you something. Today, even an example of somewhere, that's a proper tie hold. Does not get through the midline. Of even giving an example of saying
1 point.
all great
Aravalli arrows.
names, people will not relate to it very immediately. So when you're telling your story across, you need to be very precise to the
Half time.
current
Change the
occasion.
court.
Because for the older generation, that becomes a revision, and for the younger generation, that becomes a vision. Yeah, Ryan, I think I've taken enough time. Please, this is your time now.
Coordination, quickly the match summary. Aravalli Arrows 23 up by 10 points over the Chola Veerans. Great points favouring the Aravalli Arrows 12 to 11. The tackle points as well. They've been the defensive team to watch out for. And the all-out points, they had that one all-out inflicted towards the end of the first half. And a couple of extra points going in. Especially, we saw that 10 when the walk line was not crossed by the Chola Veerans. Which is why the Aravalli Arrows are in the lead by a 10-point margin. We will head into a short break. Please do stay tuned. We will be right back very soon.
Yeah, welcome back everybody. 7 tackle points for Aravalli Arrows, only 2 there for the Chola Veerans. Also Vishnu making sure he's got 8 points of 10 rays that he's put in place. Vishnu Kumar Sharma, he said that he's a good lieutenant to Vishal Chowdhury, but today he's playing like a major. He is taking up that responsibility of raiding because the Aravalli Arrows are playing a raider left and they are having a makeshift raider in the form of Gangaram. And added responsibility, he's done really well. I'm Navin Chaudhary, alongside with me James Ryan from God's own country. Very, very beautiful place and love the place for all the niceties that it has given us, right from the food, the fish, the people, and Ryan will also be saying, yeah, the beauty is always around from that place, isn't it, Ryan?
Oh yes, definitely. You know, that's one thing they say. In every part of the world, you always find some or the other Malayalis. So that is there. And also, as we kick off the second half, the Aravalli Arrows up by 10 points. And they look comfortable enough to win this match. However, Chola Veerans, a team we cannot underestimate. We can't underestimate any team, especially in a match, in a game like Kabaddi. And Vishnu Sharma here will look to, see his team off today with a win. Naveen.
It's a 10-point lead. It's 10 p.m. in the night. And do not underestimate this Puducherry crowd as well. 10 p.m. they've come to watch the Chola Veerans go up against the Aravalli Arrows. That's love for Kabaddi and what else. So, for this crowd, that's a proper right cover ankle hold. That's the crowd
1 point.
who's been
Aravalli
so
Arrows.
enthusiastic. It's their sleep time for most of them, but still watching. That is what Kabaddi is all about. Again, Navpreet Singh puts in that tie hold.
Great.
Yeah, most of the youngsters watching. So, for those youngsters, can you tell, oh, that was a Rakesh Singh sort of an escape? Will you able to be relating that? No.
I couldn't.
You need to say Rahul Chaudhary. You need to say, yeah, now in the Bengaluru franchisee, Pawan Kumar. Yeah, now you need to always be on the current lines. To speak current, to be on the current lines. And that's where your story will be a hit. So, Ran, you can be current. You have good Malayalam skills. And whatever name you said on air, you are, for me, 95 better person than whatever person you just mentioned. Do or die raid, super tackle on.
Oh, Naveen, that's indeed the type of motivation I need. And looks like before my next basketball match, I'll call you. And I think, you would possibly help me even and perform crazy as Vishnu Sharma here. Did he get the point? He's claiming it. And the defender straight up denying it. And
1 point. Aravalli Arrows.
okay, the point is given for the Raider, but looks like it will be challenged because both of them are very much sure of their decision. And what do you think there, Naveen? Was there a point?
Vishnu Kumar Sharma has done this a few times. He's done this a few times. As Gautam says, no touch.
Chola Veerans challenge is no touch point. Our decision, 1 touch point. 1 point. Aravalli Arrows. Please review.
Yeah, it's a do or die raid. He's also gone inside the lobby. If Vishnu does not get this right on the review, it will be two super tackle points. Very tough. Very, very tough. Gautam immediately said no. Probably, is it the hair strand that was felt by Vishnu? That's all. If not, there is nothing else in the way there, Ryan.
Question is, does the hair stand count? If you notice the recent World Cup, Mr. Cristiano Ronaldo claimed a goal which his hair strand touched the ball, but it was not given. So, what do you think?
Oh, don't remind me of that. Yes, don't remind me of that. I was dejected. Number 7 going without a World Cup victory in his career. Can you believe that? That's why right from the beginning, right from the word go, I was not a big fan of this FIFA World Cup at all. I don't know why. Right from Neymar went, Jai Kumar immediately claimed on the background. I saw Jai Kumar put up his hand.
Yes.
and say, no, there was no touch.
Review
Even Gautam
unsuccessful.
said,
1 point.
oh
Aravalli
my
Arrows.
God.
Captain,
Yeah, probably hair strand.
over.
Probably hair strand that was being felt. That's it. That is it. Apart from that, nothing else. That's why I always keep speaking about the hotspot in Kabaddi. Yeah, Ashwin, hope he's listening and he's working towards it. Now, strong left cover. Rajendra Baka once again puts a diving ankle hold.
Aravalli Arrows.
Yes, the diving ankle hold coming in very strong. Take a look at that once again, getting his leg and the support immediately, ensuring that it doesn't go off. But the ankle hold was strong enough, and the surrender raid,
All
which
out.
means
Chola
the
Veerans.
second all
1
out
plus
has been
2, 3
inflicted
point.
on the Chola
Aravalli
Veerans,
Arrows.
and 3 more points to the Arrows,
All in.
extending
Chola
their lead. And not the ideal start to the second half Chola Veerans would have been looking for, Naveen.
Yeah, Iniyavan, the last man that just got out. I'll tell you what, we've been calling his name wrong. I'm so sorry. Until today, I guess nobody even probably just thought about that as well. See, Iniyavan is a very nice name. Okay, Iniyavan actually means lovable guy. Yen Iniya Tamil Makkal, that's what we always hear everybody say. A more popular
Control your team. Aravalli.
people tell that means my loving Tamil people. That's what most of the leaders say. The political leaders, they generally say that. So Iniya is lovable, likable. Okay, so Iniyavan is a likable man. Wow, been explaining that name wrong. We've been calling him Lenian. I don't know for what reason. I think on the printout on the page, the I looks like L. It looks like a capital L. So maybe for that. Why are we calling him Lenian? For what reason? Iniyavan, such a beautiful name. I'm sorry, Iniyavan. Personal apologies.
We made a lovable person a communist, if you know what I mean. As Abhinavan falls straight to the Arrows defense that has been on point all throughout this
1
entire
point.
match.
Aravalli Arrows.
And Chola Veerans just trying to find a few rating positives, Naveen.
Yeah, ankle hold. Now you're a real Keralite. You just spoke about communists. Run. Your roots are now justified, brother.
Yeah, well, I'm a proud Malayali as Vishal Chaudhary here. The score line is 30.
That I agree. That I agree.
And thank you so much. And Vishal Chaudhary here easily getting a point, and his coach is happy, his manager is happy.
1 point.
That is a good sign,
Aravalli Arrows.
definitely.
Jersey number 20 out.
Yeah, much needed. Again, gets in, right corner, once again confused. I don't know what Praveen Kumar is thinking. It should be Iniyavan. He just lost his place there on that right corner. Mohandas, DJ Surya also a very good raider. Now, Anuj Saini makes an error. Has he pulled him out? No, raider says the referee. Anuj Saini has to go.
Raider safe. 1 point. Chola Veerans. Jersey number 17 out.
Yes.
Yeah, did
just when we saw him
Rajendra Baka also come in? No.
Time out. Chola Veerans.
Okay, let's listen to Jay Kumar.
தம்பி ரைடு போயிட்டு போய் சீனம் வந்துடுங்க தேட்டரை ட்ரை பண்ணுங்க எப்படி ரைடு போட்டு வாங்க ஓடி தொட்டுவோம் இப்போ தான் ஆரம்பிங்க தப்பு இல்லை கொடுத்த எல்லா ட்ரெயின் பண்ண ரைடர் இல்லை நீங்கள் ஓடி தான் இருக்கிற ஓடி வந்துடுங்க கேஷ் பண்ணி வந்துடுங்க தேட்டர் நம்ம ரெடி வருங்க அப்புறம் தேட்டர் ட்ரை பண்ணுங்க பார்த்துலாம் புரியுது உனக்கு டபுள் பாயிண்ட் ஆஃபீஸ்
That's what he says.
ஓடி போய் கேஷ் பண்ணுவோம் சீன் போயிட்டு
போயிட்டு உடனே ஓடி வந்துருங்க. That's what he's saying. So he wants the raiders to put in quick raids.
இப்போ டைம் இருக்குடா இப்போ அடிக்கடா மூஞ்சில கலர் இல்லடா உங்களுக்கு இப்படா தம்பி தள்ளு மன பண்ணு ஓடி வா
மூஞ்சில ஒரு கலர் இல்ல. There is no body language. Your body language does not suggest that you're up for the fight. Yeah, that's a good bit of a word. Nice coaching by Jay Kumar always. He always has those one-liners. He just puts it across. And that team actually does well when those one-liners come in. And he's asked Dinesh to just go in for the raids. and because he's the only raider left on court, he wants him to try very much on the third raid.
Right. As speaking of body language, Vishal Chaudhary is one person I always notice. He's always got that confident body language, and it's very important in sport. Your body language defines what you are. I mean, there have been instances where players literally come out and say that another player intimidates them only because of their body language. So, especially in a game like Kabaddi, it's very important because your body language can actually make an impact and influence the opponent, as Vishnu
Yeah,
Sharma
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. As Vishnu Sharma is on, my all good friends in the PCR might feel bad for now what topic I'm going to talk because it's 10 in the night. Hope they've had their dinner, and if they've
Bonus
not
plus
had
1
their
point.
dinner, I'm
Aravalli
sorry.
Arrows. Jersey number 10 now.
Immediately, there's a bonus plus one goes in.
Wait.
We're going to talk about some food as the right end gives a full meals there to Vishnu Kumar Sharma. Right, my favorite has always been Puttu Kadala. And always I can do anything for that fish gravy that goes in with the puttu as well, sometimes with the Kerala boiled rice. It's one of the top-notch favorite.
Red shape. 2 point.
Oh,
Chola
that's
Veerans.
a
Jersey
fabulous
number
bit
2
of
and
raid.
8 out.
I thought the defense had got him from that left corner. Rajendra Baka came in. No, then touching the midline and crossing it. Still on the fight. So, Ryan, what's your favorite apart from this, the dishes that I mentioned?
too many to state, but right now, because it's the Christmas season, I'm just thinking about cake. So, to all of you there,
Hey, hello.
anybody associated with Yuva Kabaddi series, come over to
Yeah.
my house in Bangalore. I will give you cake, homemade Christmas cake, and wine as well. Homemade
What's up,
wine,
out?
non-alcoholic.
What's up?
So do
Okay.
step in.
Okay. First of all,
Please,
I am associated. I am in Bengaluru, so you need to tell that to me first.
No coaching during that.
You're already in.
No coaching during the
Chola
raid.
Veerans
Jaykumar
coach.
gets a
Giving
green
the raid
card.
coaching.
You can
Green card.
always utilize a delivery app to put things across. So you can send it to me first, and then I will share it with my friends.
noted.
Yeah. No, I was talking about Kerala specialities, brother. I wasn't talking about pizza, burgers, and cakes. I was talking about Kerala specialities and Onam Sadhya. Oh God. And that is food to fight for. That's a fighting bit of an escape ride. But no, Lokesh Gosalia.
Get out.
This Aravalli Arrows are playing the
Arrows.
defender more, and that has been seen very clearly.
Indeed, and that big jump not good enough to escape Lokesh Gosalia as he immediately grabbed his ankle there, and Ganga Ram steps in for the next raid. And well, Naveen, if I have to stick to Kerala food, I'm probably gonna say fish fry or appam and stew, because appam is
Oh yeah.
it has its speciality there. So yeah, I do like the pure appam, and not to forget parota as well, the Kerala parota.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Kerala parotas and appam. Yeah, you stew. There's nothing called stew in Malayalam. You English fella. What's it called?
It's stew in Malayalam.
Is it? Come on. Ask your mom.
I'm serious.
Stew in Malayalam, really? Is stew a Malayali word even? We'll come back to that in a do or die right now, Mr. Sharma. We'll allow Ryan to think on those lines. Yeah, Mr. Sharma, come on, Gautam. You're a top defender for your side. Why put in such hasty tackles here? You can see Jaykumar
2
banging
point.
his forehead
Aravalli
away.
Arrows. Jersey number
Saying
11 and 9
what's
out.
happening? There,
Definitely.
Gautam, from the right cover.
Chola Veerans.
You cannot go in for those advanced ankle holds as a left raider Vishnu Sharma, and right cover will not get any angle there, Ryan. So you don't have to try that. That's a better angle. That's a better right cover defensive position by now Preet Singh. Because it's a right raider,
1 point.
even though
Aravalli
so
Arrows.
far forward outside the back line, the right cover gets it right.
Raid.
Okay, so that is indeed a very good defensive play, and I think the Arrows have just sorted their defense out. But Naveen, do you think the Arrows are like showing their entire defense fortress to every other team right now?
It might be a message. Yeah, generally for Raider heavy sides. And Inyavan,
Offside time out.
that's not a Inyable performance. Yeah, Inyavan means lovable. Yeah, that's not a lovely performance. That's what I said. Right. Yeah, see, when Aravalli Arrows have played the defense on, they are discussing about what is too called in Malayalam. That's what they're discussing on. No, I think Vishal Chaudhary's not got a kick and he's stepped into the lobby.
Raider out.
That's what it
Super
is.
tackle.
Yeah,
2 point.
yeah,
Chola Veerans.
correct decision. That's coming out. That's as delicious as a Puttu Kadala decision. Lovely. No touch on the defender. And Vishal Chaudhary steps into the lobby. Vishnu Sharma says Raider
Lady
save.
umpire. Aravalli Arrow challenge is Raider save 1 point. Our decision. Raider out of bound. Super tackle 2 point. Please review.
Your decision is absolutely right, referee Saab. You've done well. There was no kick on that right corner. Watch Vishal's goat kick. Does not come across. Yeah, no touch there whatsoever. And steps into the lobby. Inyavan, yeah, even though it was not an Inyable dash, they will get 2 points for that.
Shout out to the referee, honestly, to spot that and ensure that he
Review.
spoke
Unsuccessful.
to his colleagues
Super
and
tackle. Raider
came
out.
out with the decision.
2 point. Chola
And that's
Veerans.
2 points for the
Aravalli
Chola
Arrows.
Veerans.
No
So
more
a
review.
good positive. We can see the crowd enjoying the aspects of the match, especially when you know the review system comes into play and that extra bit of anticipation comes for everybody watching. And Inyavan there will be happy that his mistake is not being penalized.
Yes, Tamil Vandan comes across. And more so likely going in for the kick. He's a very stiff built man, I should say. He's very stiff for a Raider. For me, he's not fluid. He does not turn. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It was a chakravyu around
Raider
the
out.
stiff Tamil
1
Vandan.
point. Aravalli Arrows.
How did he even get inside that? He got sucked into it. It was like a quicksand.
Jersey number 2.
There.
Yeah, well, it's
Jersey number
like
2.
if you
Aravalli
shoot
Arrows.
one arrow, you
Foul
might be
play.
able to dodge the arrow.
card.
But if many arrows come at you, something's gonna strike. As a green card has been issued to jersey number 2 of Aravalli Arrows, and
Yeah,
20-point lead with 8 minutes pending is what the status is of this game. As Vishnu Sharma steps in, super tackle on for the Chola Veerans. They managed to get it last time, and they did not get it on their efforts per se last time. So
Yeah,
they would love
yeah.
to get it on their efforts right now, and it's difficult because Vishnu Sharma is the raider. And can Vishnu Sharma charge his way? No, he cannot. And looks like the Chola Veerans are getting the super tackle on their own efforts.
Raider out.
Yeah,
Super tackle.
now,
2
now
point.
that's a very,
Chola
very
Veerans.
Iniyable performance by Inyavan. Fabulous. Goes in for the block first, then turns Vishnu Sharma, puts him down on the mat, gets a bit of a support there. But then, Inyavan, ஒரு அருமையான ஒரு tackle. That's what I'll put it across as. Dash. Gangaram puts out
Raider
Dinesh.
out. 1 point. Aravalli Arrows.
Blows exchanged right in tandem. I was just about to ask you, Ran.
Strategic timeout.
Yeah, in this strategic timeout, we will probably discuss that as Aravalli Arrows are leading by 19 points currently.
ठोकनी बहुत जरूरी, जो भी तुम ठोक रहे हो ना, और रेस्ट पे ठोको। हाँ, ये कहते हैं बड़ी बनाती टीम को। तो तुम्हें अट खेल ले आधी घंटे में, ठीक है ना? वीडियो देख लेना तुम।
Nice,
पहले तो मैच शुरू हुआ ना, कहाँ खेल रहे हो तुम?
they've got a
यार रेडर एक
reliable
बात बता,
coach.
बिल्कुल फ्री है। रेडर कवर इतना दूर है, कवर कॉर्नर दोनों एक ही काम कर रहे हैं। अब समझ लो अपन तो इस रेडर इसको क्या समझे बेचारे गरीब को? बहुत तगड़ी केस दिखाई तो किसी पीछे लगा ना, बढ़िया। हाँ नहीं, मतलब बढ़िया कार्रवाई करी। और ये केस थी मतलब प्री प्लान केस है। तो मैंने जरूरत कहाँ है तो कवर इस पोजीशन पे खेलेंगे ना। सुने अभी जहाँ कवर थोड़ा सा सुनो, थार दिक्कत कहाँ आ रही है? थोड़ा सा थार दोनों का आपस में गैप ज़्यादा है। हल्का सा नजदीक रहो, सुने गंगा थोड़ा नजदीक रखो, सील सपोर्ट और तगड़ी आई।
सोहन लाल।
थोड़ी को नहीं टांग दो।
ਤੁਸੀਂ Chanda Sona baat karo si. That's what I can say in Punjabi. I'm sorry if I'm wrong. I wanted to say you've been speaking very sweetly. That's what it is. Sohan Lal. Nice that was. This is the proper Punjabi accent that's been put across. Now, there is something. Chola Veerans have not got Arjun Rathi. And ran. If I announce where Arjun Rathi is actually gone, he's gone to write exams. And guess what? He's gone to write police exams. Arjun Rathi with that lazy elegance. Imagine him swinging the lathi. Arjun Rathi with the lathi. That's what it's going to be. If he clears the exams, all the best, brother. Do well.
Wow, that's great to know. You know, we always want these few law enforcement, and for him to say that, you know, he's a police officer and also a kabaddi player. Wow, that's actually a great skill set to have. You know, nobody would want to tackle that police officer in any which way. And you know, many a times you see lawyers storming into police trying to act extra cool by saying, you know, we're a lawyer, give this guy bail. But I think they should think twice before doing that with Arjun Rathi.
Yeah, you are a law student. How much of bragging rights you've shown across to all the policemen?
No, I don't do it to policemen because they catch us out immediately. But I'll be honest, I do it out to the restaurants that charge service charge. You know, just telling everybody.
Oh yeah.
Service charge is being charged in GST, so you're not bound to pay service charge. And the charge here, will it be paid by Gangaram? I think he's succumbed to the super tackle, and we will wait for the confirmation for that.
Super tackle. 2 points.
Right. What was Gautam doing? Gautam reminded me of a lizard which is fallen on the wall and struggling. That was a strong kick on the face, but look at Gautam. Look at him. He was quickly trying to grab some part of the leg, some part of the hand. He was struggling. He was just wanting some part of Gangaram. He got it. Super tackle again. Do or die raid. We will talk about the service tax again. We will enlighten many of us, including me. You want to know that? Rajendra Baka. No, never. Even you are a best defender to a left raider. Attack coming in from the right cover. Never ever a good option. Look at that. Left raider, right cover. Where is the angle? The raider is almost towards the midline already. Yeah, Ryan, go for it. Yeah, GST is there, so no service tax. That's what he say.
Yes, so goods and service tax is what it's called. So a restaurant is obligated to inform you if they are paying service charge, and I think there Vishal Chaudhary literally informed the defender that he's on his way back, and that was an unnecessary move as one more point goes to the Aravalli Arrows. And reiterating back to what I was saying, so there was the consumer forum put out guidelines stating that if a restaurant is levying service charge, they're supposed to inform you. Now, if they inform you, you have an option to pay it or not. It is a grant. It is only a grant. You give it if you want to. And the grant here is given to the Chola Veerans raider. As looks like he's gotten a super raid. You can see the enthusiasm in the crowd as a big raid for the Chola Veerans takes place here. And we will see how many people are being sent out. Looks like 3, maybe 4.
Yeah, and also the raider on that occasion. Surya is not looking happy. The kick does not
3 point.
get inside the hands of the left corner. With the super raid, Surya, who has come in from the substitution lines. Our physio partners UEM will have a look at his right leg. He went in for the kick. I hope he's all okay.
16 in.
There. 3 points for the taking. Over. And escapes himself. Yeah, that's a very good point. Most of us don't notice it, Ryan. It's a grant that if I want to pay, I will pay. If I wish it's like a tip. If you're tipping the service, you can go ahead for it. If you don't want to, don't take it. Yeah, that's really nice.
Yes, so you don't pay to the restaurant. If you want to give a tip, you can give it directly to the waiter. So what I'd suggest is, if it's levied on your bill, you offer to pay it directly, separately to the waiter and ask them to exclude it from the bill. And there's always a misconception that again is a problem in our country. as one more point for the
Let us
Chola
say
Veerans. They seem to
1
get their
point,
raids.
Chola Veerans.
And
Jersey number
what
20
happens
out.
is India has a deficiency in terms of the education of law. The basic laws are not taught.
Great.
So what these few restaurants do is they produce a Delhi High Court judgment which states that service charge is okay, but a Delhi High Court judgment is applicable only in Delhi. And they try to convince you stating that because Delhi is the capital of India, it applies all over, which is false. They are trying, if it's a Supreme Court judgment, it will apply all over India, but a Delhi
Correct.
judgment will not apply in India. That's why jurisdiction
Yeah,
comes in.
just
Please
like
be wary
just
when
like
you pay your bills.
no, yeah, just like people say Hindi is our national language. No, never. I don't agree with that. As a law student, even you won't. I guess that's a super tackle. Dinesh has to give it up. Amit
out.
Saini
Super
with the
tackle.
superb
2 point.
ankle hold in the super tackle.
Aravalli arrows.
Getting a bit of a support from Vishnu Kumar Sharma as well. Yeah, Hindi is a widely spoken language across our nation, isn't it? It cannot be a national language in a multi-dimensional linguistic language like ours, isn't it, Rand? What does the law say on that?
So as per the law, Hindi in Devangri script is what is the official language that will be communicated. I think it was Article 343 of the Constitution, if I'm
Jersey
not
number
wrong.
9.
And I don't know which
One
article
point.
does this
Jersey
fall
number
under,
9 out.
but
And red out.
a tackle point has been awarded and one more point as well. And yes, a lot of these factors, especially the fact that, Hindi is not particularly, it's not an explicit national language. And even, there is no national sport in India. That's something which a lot of
Correct.
people don't know about.
Correct. There's no national sport as well. We say hockey, but it's just not on the books. But no, Kabaddi, make this our national game. It's India who's given Kabaddi to the world.
Super
And
tackle.
that's a
2 point.
super tackle
Aravalli
once
arrows.
again. Rajendra Bhakar makes it a big revelation. So watching live on fan code, anybody listening and watching to us, probably go back and check a lot of data and cross check it as well, because it's a law student who's actually telling us this. Ran is a very good law student. He studies law.
Let us
Now that is law of
Jersey number
what do you call law of forward motion
Let us say
by Gangaram.
2 point.
There's no law of forward
Jersey number
motion.
11 and 4 out.
If Newton is listening to
Limit
me
fairness.
from the heavens, he will scold me from
Wait,
there.
wait.
There's nothing called law of forward motion. Yeah, I just made it up. For that
Well,
raid.
you can put momentum, law of momentum.
Yeah, law of momentum. Yes. Yeah, law of momentum. Yeah, as a law student, Ran is
Let us
very
say
correct and right
1
in
point.
saying Hindi is
Chola
definitely
Veerans.
not the
Jersey
national
number 8
language.
out.
We've got so many dialects, we've got so many different ways.
Great.
Every 30 kilometers in our country, if you travel from Kanyakumari to the top of, I say Kashmir, entire Kashmir. When I say Kashmir, it's entire Kashmir. Nothing to do with POK and all that nonsense. It's entire Kashmir. Okay, so when you travel, every 30 kilometers, the dialect of the language changes. So yeah.
Yes, and Vishal Chaudhary here. So the lead is so big right now with
Substitution.
18 points. So
Aravalli
there's no
arrows.
chance of a comeback with the time that's
number
remaining.
2 out.
However, Chola Veerans
65 in.
can maybe try. No, I don't think
17
they can
out.
possibly bring it under 7 to get a
12
point.
in.
But we can see a lot of substitutions being
3
done,
out.
which means more
10 in.
opportunity for a
20
lot
out.
of these players to come in and
5 in.
express themselves on the mat
9 out.
as the
Yeah.
Aravalli
in.
Arrows look to finish this
Aravalli.
match.
Yeah, Sohan Lal completely changing the whole team, and even at 10:30 in the night, he's giving a lot of work to our graphic operator. He'll be saying, "क्या कर रहे हो सर जी? काम बढ़ा रहे हो बच्चे का." I thought he'll be in his mind, graphics operator, but he's done a fabulous job all the time. He's correctly mentioned who's in and who's out, and goes off with the
Let us
point.
say 1
Once
point.
again.
Chola Veerans. Jersey number 4
Come
out.
from the bench, you have that urge to perform, isn't it?
Great.
Indeed, because that's the opportunity that's given to you by your coach. That's where you shine and show that I'm worthy of being called by you again. That's when you get to communicate with your coach. And sometimes as a player, it's always dejecting when you're on the bench, when you're not on the starting lineup, in spite of training with your entire team. So when you get that one bit to shine, that's where you got to grab the opportunity and show and prove your worth.
Yeah, very much. And that's where Himanshu Chaudhary did it. Himanshu Chaudhary, I feel for him because Anuj Saini, from the time Anuj Saini has come on, Himanshu Chaudhary has lost that place in the right corner. Now, that's really well done. What a fabulous dash. Tausif Ahmed
1
getting
point.
into the midst
Aravalli
of it.
Arrows.
Yes, Tausif Ahmed,
Great.
also a familiar name for us in the
Yeah.
Yuva Kabaddi circuit. And which means right now we have the last raid of the match, 18-point deficit. However, it's a super, apologies, the do-or-die raid. And Rohit Yadav here will have to
Number
go
20.
in for the touch.
Oh.
Okay, he stepped out, I think, without doing anything, which means 1 point will be given to the Aravalli Arrows, and they will be finishing
Let us
this
say
match with a
1
19-point
point.
win.
Aravalli Arrows.
Yeah,
Jersey number
big win
27.
again for Aravalli Arrows. Yeah, they had Rohit Yadav. They did not field Rohit Yadav today because they wanted to show the defensive pass.
Match over.
Rohit Yadav is a very, very good raider. And for me, for Aravalli Arrows, it's Vishal Chaudhary, Vishnu Kumar Sharma and Rohit Yadav. Those are the three big names to make men's as they go in to that challenger round as well. So the last match of the booster round done and dusted, and Aravalli Arrows will be happy and carrying that momentum forward. And I think if we can have that points table, if it's updated or probably if we can fire it after the top performers, it'd be really nice to see how many carry forward points go in to the challenger round from here on in. As the booster round is over, the challenger round will have a lot of carry forward points. It will be interesting to see that. And let's see if we can get that point table updated, as there will be some high points here, right?
Yes, definitely a lot of factors will come into play over the next round as we look at a few highlights, a few good positives in terms of, highlights we could see for Chola Veerans in this match. And yes, not this moment definitely, but there was the Super 8 that came in later on. But yes, we could see the Aravalli defense on all throughout the entire match. And yes, there were a couple of super tackles for Chola Veerans. This one, prior to this, there was one thanks to the mistake. And this was the Super 8, which also caused the injury to the Raider. And we all hope that he returns in fine form next game. And not to forget this exceptional effort as well. And all exceptional efforts throughout all these plays that's shown in the highlights. And not to forget the exceptional effort of the referees who identified a lot of important moments. The match summary for you, ladies and gentlemen. Even over there, but the tackle points, the Arrows defense charging strong, 19-9, 2 all outs for the Aravalli Arrows, which is why they have 4 points and 4 extras. Wow, that's quite a lot. However, no Super 8 for them. Super 8 came for the Chola Veerans, 2 of them, and not to forget the super tackles, 2 for the Aravalli Arrows and 3 for the Chola Veerans.
Yeah, Vishnu Kumar Sharma will be the top raider. 14 raid points for him out of 20 raids. He actually shouldered the raiding responsibilities for the Aravalli Arrows instead of Vishal Chaudhary. When you had Rohit Yadav, it's nice to see they did not go with him. They wanted to give the defense a little more confidence. Sohan Lal is the new coach who's come in. That's the reason Anuj Saini has got 7 tackle points of 8 total tackles attempted from that right corner. He just snatched away that place from Himanshu Chaudhary, but do not bother Himanshu. He's a good right corner defender. You will get your opportunities.
Yes, and today's matches, the highlights, the score. Periyar Panthers starting off with a win for the day, 40-33, followed by the Hampi Heroes going big against the Murthal Magnets. A huge win, 19 points just like this match. And the Kaziranga Rhinos falling prey to the Palani Tuskers, and the last game of the day saw them win by 19 points. The points table, Hampi Heroes standing strong on top. You can continue from there, Naveen.
Absolutely. Hampi Heroes will go in and take on 6 points. And number 2, Palani Tuskers there will go in and take in 5 points. They wanted to finish on top, but just falling short by a couple of points there. They will take 5 points to that, and the 3rd place team will take 4. 4th place will take 3. 5th will take it 2. 6 will take 1, 7 and 8 will have to start from 0 in the challenger round. So tomorrow we begin the challenger round with Murthal Magnets taking on the Kaziranga Rhinos. Remember that's a 3 p.m. start. Aravalli Arrows will take on the Periyar Panthers at 5 p.m. Palani Tuskers will take on Hampi Heroes at 7. Panchala Pride will take on the Chola Veerans at 9 p.m. tomorrow. Ryan, it was fabulous talking about Kerala food and also a bit of law and more of Kabaddi. Fabulous to have you in the commentary box as always. I'm Navin Chowri and Ryan telling good night and sweet dreams. Sleep well, get up in the morning, exercise well. Don't say that's it's a Sunday tomorrow. Keep it going, keep the adrenaline rushing, keep the sweat coming out of your body. The Aravalli Arrows and Chola Veerans post-match presentation will be after the break with Harshit. Thank you so much, good night.
तो चलिए अब वो अंतिम मुकाबला भी हो चला है यहाँ पर समाप्त बूस्टर राउंड का स्वागत करना चाहेंगे एक बार फिर से आप सभी का पोस्ट मैच प्रेजेंटेशन ऑफ मैच नंबर 81 इन द प्रेजेंटेशन टुडे वी हैव मिस्टर एस कुमार सर फ्रॉम एसके ऑडियो एंड लाइटिंग अ ह्यूज वेलकम इन द पोस्ट मैच प्रेजेंटेशन नाउ वी वुड लाइक टू थैंक our partners Dream 11 broadcast partner Fancode Physio partner UEM associate partner स्वराज ट्रैक्टर्स और ये अंतिम मुकाबला बूस्टर राउंड का खेला गया रावली एरोज और चोला वीरंस के मध्य जिसमें रावली एरोज ने वन साइडेड जीत के साथ बता दिया कि उनकी भी तैयारी प्रबल है चैलेंजर राउंड के लिए सीधा चलते हैं अवार्ड्स की तरफ अवार्ड्स की एक बार पुनः शुरुआत करेंगे विद बेस्ट रीडर रहे हैं रावली एरोज के विष्णु कुमार शर्मा जिन्होंने आज स्कोर किए 14 रेट पॉइंट्स एंड लेट्स हैव अ लुक Now the time for the bell defender रहेंगे रावली एरोज के डेडली कॉर्नर अनुज सैनी जिन्होंने स्कोर किया 7 टैकल पॉइंट्स एंड लेट्स हैव अ लुक ऑन हिज टैकल पॉइंट्स और अब समय है कबड्डी कमाल अवार्ड का। चोला वीरेंस के सूर्या ने क्या कमाल प्रदर्शन यहां पर दर्शाया है और मूव ऑफ द मैच भी जीतेंगे, बट वो जैसा कि आप सभी को पता इंजर्ड हो गए थे मुकाबले के दौरान। मैं डीजे सूर्या से रिक्वेस्ट करना चाहूंगा टू कम अप एंड कलेक्ट ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ हिम। तो चलिए बूस्टर राउंड की समाप्ति की भी घोषणा हो चली और बूस्टर राउंड भी चला है बहुत ही कुशलता के साथ। क्यों इतना कुशल बना? क्योंकि हमारे ऑफिशियल्स का साथ हमारे साथ था। तो टेक्निकल ऑफिशियल ऑफ द डे का अब यहां पर समय हो चुका है और ये अवार्ड जाएगा अमर वर्मा सर को। तो नए चैलेंजर्स के साथ चैलेंजर राउंड में मिलेंगे आप सभी के साथ। तब तक के लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। दैट्स ऑल फ्रॉम द पोस्ट मैच प्रेजेंटेशन ऑफ 81 नंबर मैच।